Hi everybody, welcome back, and if this is your first time, welcome. My name's Max Haddad. Today, I gave myself a haircut, but also today, I've got, unfortunately, bad news. I'm talking about it like it's a joke. It's not, but before I get to that, and it's something really important to me. Before I get to that, I want to say the next couple days are busy, but I think within the next 48 hours, I should be able to get video up that is going to be me reflecting on the beginning of this channel. For those that haven't been here since the beginning or whatever, who don't have all the facts of my life memorized, it's been about a year since I started YouTube, sort of. There was some gaming stuff I did, and I guess technically like a decade ago I did 2 vlogs or whatever. But in a serious way started about a year ago. And I've been thinking about everything that's changed since then, and I would love for you to take part in that. So 2 things. In the comments of this video, if you want, leave something that you are proud of yourself for changing this year. It doesn't matter how small or how big, but something that you have changed over the past year to better your life. And if you want, you can tell me something that you feel like has changed about the channel for, for better or for worse, whatever. But this is about us. This is about how we've grown. Today's video, not nearly as hopeful, but it doesn't have to be hopeless. So I made a video. God, it hasn't even been that long. It's been maybe a month. I don't know. Talking about my friend who I met while I was in prison. I'm a former inmate of a penitentiary in Indiana. I've got a DOC number. If you doubt it, I can give it to you. So met thousands of people, but met a few guys that were awesome, that have changed me, that were huge foundations, very solid foundations for me on days while I was in prison that I didn't think I could stand being an inmate any longer, that I couldn't make it another day, and I did. I made it the whole sentence, and most of it is because of my family and these guys. And one of them in particular I have stayed in contact with. He's not had a great time after prison. He did well for a while, and then he didn't do well, and then he went to rehab, which is fine. Rehab is not bad news, even though I think sometimes we hear from Hollywood or the news about a celebrity like, turns out Johnny Depp is in rehab again, as though that's a bad thing. The bad thing is being an addict or having substance abuse disorder. A good thing is going to rehab, even though it might look messy. That's somebody trying to get their shit together. So it doesn't deserve the negative connotation that it gets sometimes. So I was happy that my friend went to rehab. And he got out and he said some really nice things to me. Said that he considers me a mentor, which I don't feel that way at all, but I'm happy that he feels I've helped him in some way, and that he's excited for his new life. And now radio silence, and worse than it's ever been. Not only is he not responsive, I can't find him. I can't reach him on the phone because his phone is gone. His number no longer exists. Best case scenario, his phone broke, and he just can't afford to replace it, which is very possible. I guess second best case scenario would be that he's ignoring me or something, which he is not the kind of person to do that. He would definitely tell me directly that he's pissed off at me, which there's no reason for him to be anyways. And, those are the good things. Hopefully the things that are happening. The other possibilities are not great. He is definitely a problemed person. He's got the same issues with drugs and alcohol that I have, and he, I would say, has even worse criminal tendencies because he's a big, screw authority. Like, you tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna do it. And I have that in me, but it's not the same. I think he's got a lot more reasons to be pissed off at everybody than I do. And so I'm worried about him because the story for people like myself doesn't usually end well. Statistically speaking, almost never. but it's possible, and it's not a fluke. If you're struggling with addiction, you feel like you've got some proclivity that you cannot let go of, even if you want to, it's not random. It's not a roll of the dice whether you get better or not. It is a battle. And even if you are winning, it doesn't mean you won't end up losing and having to start over. And the only ingredient that I can say 100% contributed to my sobriety is that I didn't stop trying. Even if I had periods of time where I said, well, I'm done. I'm just going to die. Whatever. I'm over it. I didn't really ever stop. And so I hope that wherever my friend is, the real him is still in there somewhere. And I know he has, I know he knows that I have this channel. I don't think you'll be seeing this video. That'd be great if you did, I guess. I need those views. That's not why. But I'm not giving up hope. And why am I talking about this today? What does this have to do with you? Nothing. Maybe. I mean, it does. We're all people. You can relate, I'm sure, at some level. Whether you've been the person that can't be found or you've been the person that can't find someone. But I'm talking about it because there's probably, like, I don't know, 8 people. Not even. It's a very gracious 8 that I really am comfortable with. And he's top 3 for sure. And I hadn't thought about the possibility of losing him until I tried to talk to him, realizing it seemed like something is wrong, and then his phone was off. And I've had that experience a few times where the person's phone is just sounds like it's donezo, and they haven't been around after that. So I'm afraid, I guess. I'm afraid and I'm scared, and there's a really big chance that he just can't afford to get a new phone. He's had money troubles because he's got a kid. He's got a lot of responsibilities, and has the same struggle that I have getting a job with the criminal record. So anyways, buddy, if you're out there, I will hopefully talk to you soon. Take care of yourself, and you guys take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to let me know what you're proud of, because I'm sure that all of you have something that you deserve to pat yourself on the back for. Talk to you soon.